So I have to do this video because I'm seeing that y'all putting this edited Target picture of me looking like a mother square. So you know.
Hi everyone, now I've been asked to take a look at a couple of celebrities following on from my videos where I suggest that the pregnancies are being faked by the mainstream media. Chocolate Tea requested that I look at Cardi B and Lara Trump, which I will do in this video. For reference, we're gonna use this picture of what a male and female body should look like, because while I've been scouring Lara and Cardi's Instagram accounts, because that certainly seems to be the place they like to push off their fake pregnancies, there wasn't so much evidence of dolls being used or CGI being used to animate dolls, which we've seen in some of the previous celebrities I've looked at. I think just looking at some of the pictures of these celebrities alone should tell us that there's no way either of them could have carried a baby or even got pregnant in the first place, because they are quite clearly born male, not capable of having children. Celebrity fake pregnancies always seem to use a very common formula. They show the supposedly expectant mother working, doing things no other pregnant woman would do, and they always seem to do photo shoots. We'll look first at Cardi, as we're on our Instagram page now. Whilst it does look like a fairly convincing bump picture, I believe they're using CGI. You can sort of see lines just here where any straps would go. Then it's a simple process of just photoshopping the original skin on top of that. The use of moon bumps come up a lot, and it seems that these celebrities just can't help themselves, stick a moon bump on them, and they cannot help but dance around. And like this is supposedly a heavily pregnant Cardi twerking, shaking an area which on a regular pregnant woman would be particularly sensitive and tender, that you're just wearing a moon bump. This video also came from Cardi's Instagram account, and as she dances around, I think you can almost see some sort of strap on the back, suggesting she is using a moon bump under her dress. Yeah, Cardi's pregnancy was a while back now, and yeah, I didn't see any obvious signs of dolls. That's not to say they didn't use dolls and CGI. Perhaps they did introduce a real baby. They did, of course, use the very common baby clutching fingers photo to announce the pregnancy. We've seen that with celebrities. It happens all the time. Now, the intro to this video showed Cardi referring to herself as square. If we look at these pictures, you can see what I mean. If we look at our reference picture again, you can see that the narrowest point on a woman is just above the belly button where the hips end. Of course, on Cardi though, that isn't the case. We can see from this photo here that the narrowest point on her body is way below the belly button, and this is probably a result of fat being injected into her thighs and backside to give the appearance of a pear-shaped female figure, but it just isn't convincing, doesn't look real enough. Incidentally, one more picture that Cardi gives us is this one, where she has dressed her child up in some sort of outfit, and of course they put a strap around its tummy to give the appearance of a pregnant belly, and I think that's a bit of a hint at rubbing it right in your face. That's exactly what they're doing. That was Cardi's method to make us believe she's pregnant. Okay, going back to Lara Trump now. Again, her Instagram account, we did see a few pictures of the baby. I wouldn't be at all surprised if Photoshop's going on. There is this picture we see, their first child's 1 week birthday, and the fingers on that baby look really strange. And we also see a picture where I think Lara's mother is holding the baby, and look at that ear. What's going on there? Again, it just looks like they've used Photoshop. I mean, if that is seriously how that baby's ear is, then, well, it didn't stay like that for long, because as you see later on in pictures, the baby's ear almost has gone back to normal. Nothing so weird now. That's not to say that Lara hasn't herself posed with something which definitely could be a doll. I don't think this is her child, but that baby looks really weird. And as we see another picture in that series, alongside that very disturbing poster, newborns for Trump. I mean, you can't exactly say a newborn would want to vote for Trump, but yeah, so that looks like Lara posing with a very strange looking baby. Assuming that is the baby's left hand reaching out, the thumb is on the wrong side. Again, just looking at the physique of Lara Trump will tell anyone that she isn't capable of conceiving, as she was clearly born male. Picture of Lara and her husband Eric, who is Donald Trump's son, next to each other. This picture here of Lara and her husband Eric. Just look at the length of the arms. Lara's comes way past the hip area and almost down to the knee, where Eric just comes down to his waist. Makes me wonder which one of those is male and which one of those really is female. It seems anyone related to Donald Trump has their gender switched. I don't know. The Daily Mail did this story back in August 2017. Pregnant Lara Trump shows videos of herself working up a serious sweat in the gym just 5 weeks before her due date, admitting she hopes keeping fit will make her delivery easier. It's absolutely ridiculous to pretend that a 35-week pregnant woman would ever be able to do this sort of exercises. Again, it's another very common thing they put into fake celebrity babies, that the mother's in the gym working out in such a way. And actually, on the end of one of these videos, it cut to this person. Nancy Anderson, whoever this is, I don't know, but she's supposedly 39 weeks pregnant. And look what she's doing. It's the most unlikely, unrealistic thing you could ever see. A 39-week pregnant woman doing exercises like this is ridiculous. Not only that, it's actually dangerous. Why the mainstream media carry out these fabricated pregnancies is beyond me. My advice is ignore it all, because not only is it dangerous, they certainly seem to want to give genuinely pregnant women the idea that if they're not doing this sort of thing, they're not measuring up. As always, share your thoughts on this one. I'll be back again with another video, and I'm always happy to have requests. Chocolate Tea, this video is dedicated to you. Thank you for your suggestion. Take care.